welcome back to Glory Hunter with me, Alex, and this episode we're going to get into the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, a cup that we've yet to win, and also we're going to have the City Derby, which is now the away game, I think it's, yeah, I'll beat them 3-2 at home, and now we're going back and playing them away from home, which could possibly be a big game. I don't think so at the moment. After last time, it's left us open to becoming just 1 point clear at the top, so this is now a must-win game for us. Nothing to do with the title challenge, but it's definitely a must-win game for us in this moment in time. As for the West Ham game, this is the lineup I'm going to go with, just the standard lineup really. No Pogba this time. He is injured, I believe. Yeah, he's injured. He's out for 6 to 12 days, hopefully back for the derby. Well, this is the side we're rolling out with. It's De Gea, Shaw, Lindelof, Maguire, Dalot, but pretty much a standard back five. Nothing really. Surprisingly, I thought I might have had to improve this, but Dalot has become quite a strong player playing in this like wing back role that I've got, as well as Luke Shaw. But just Luke Shaw's standard, just very, very good as a player. Good mentals, good technicals, great physicals really. And then just replace this midfield lot. The team doesn't look so dissimilar apart from these four players, so it just shows that United have got potential to become something in the future. So yeah, we're going to go straight into this game, going attacking. Nothing really changing the tactic. We're just going to get straight into it. So, hopefully we can come away with a win in this. Carabao Cup, as I said, something that I want to win. There's the West Ham side lining up. Quite a few changes in there, but nothing that's really going to stress me out. I'm going to say it passionately. Team Shazar should be winning this. And let's get straight into it. So, 2 minutes in, we've already got a highlight here. Diego Dalot throws it into Fernandes, who plays it to Sancho. Sancho becoming one of the really good players. And then Rashford just can't finish. That's something quite consistent about Rashford, is he doesn't finish cutting in from that left. So I have got him training to cut in from that left-hand side. Maybe perhaps that'll help in the near future. As Bruno Fernandes has a free kick on this left-hand side. And Sancho, with the header, 6th goal of the season now. He's been really, really good for us this season. He's progressed as well as a player. He's gotten much, much better. So we'll have to see what he can do in the future as well. Just watching him throughout this whole 20-year span sort of thing. Well, he won't be going for 20 more years, down until he's 40. But yeah, just see how he plays basically. See how he progresses throughout this series that I'm doing. I'll probably do flashbacks at the end of a few seasons, seeing where that team that I made was. As West Ham look to have a highlight here, a throw in our half. Thierry with the ball in. Can they get it anywhere near? They can't. Played out to Masuaku, but Sancho challenges him, and Dalot now comes away with the ball. Plays it to Sancho. Makes that darting run forward, Dalot, which Goretzka can find. Now then, what can he do with the cross? He finds it Martial at the near post, and there we have it. The 25th goal of the season for Anthony Martial, just coming up to, I think they're probably the second week of January in this save now. 25 goals this season so far for Martial. I think he's equaling his record near enough for what he got last year. And with quite a few games left, 46 goals I think it was for him last season. Something around that. In the Premier League it was near enough 24. And then Martial goes for it again and just hits the post. Jeez, we've come to play today. Thierry with a throw in deep in their half. Can Rashford win it? He can't. It's played to their forward who holds it up. Back to Pablo Fornals. And into Declan Rice. Back to Lanzini. To Rice. What can he do with it? They're slowing down the tempo of the game, West Ham, trying to find something to pounce on, whether or not there's a gap in our midfield. But we're looking pretty solid with how we're positioned at the moment. Declan Rice, can he find anyone? He can't. Sancho intercepts it. Fernandes now comes forward. Can he find a pass? He can. Dalot into Eriksen now. Can he find Rashford? He can. Beautiful ball over the top. Martial's there and he heads it wide. That could have been the 3-0. That could have been it then. As long as in this first half the aim is just to completely obliterate them in a way, so I can rest a few players for that City derby. Lindelof the ball in. Rashford's at the back post and he's made a good run there. Rashford managed to get the ball in. And he's getting the crowd going, as it says at the bottom there. 3-0 after 30 minutes. This is the sort of football I wanted to play against them, because I just wanted to with it being over 2 legs, I want to have such a big lead in this game that we just can't be caught in a way. So now I can afford to rest the likes of Sancho, who's looking a bit tired. Perhaps Martial if he gets a bit tired. Just players that I feel are lacking a bit of fitness. As Rashford nabs the ball off their attacker, and he comes forward, and what a strike by Rashford. Really good run there by Rashford. I thought he might have crossed it in towards Martial. As Bruno Fernandes is on the corner now from that shot. Goes straight through the crowd. Goretzka can't get the cross in, and it goes out for a throw-in. We're absolutely dominating West Ham here. Felipe Anderson, obviously another player that I was thinking about bringing in, other than Jadon Sancho. That was like a hit and miss. I'm gonna tell them I'm really happy with how it's going. I'm pleased with how it's going, lads. Just keep it going, sort of thing. We've had 12 shots to their 1. Probably either another goal or when it gets to probably the 55th minute, I'm just going to take off a lot of players just so they got 40 minutes rest. Not too tired. Just bring off players that I feel I'm going to need for this derby. Just not going to risk any injury or fitness at all. As Sancho plays Martial through here, what can he do? Can he hold it up? He can't, and they've managed to clear it away. Wilshere now. Wilshere is playing on an attacking mid-left role. I think he's playing an inverted winger for West Ham, which is probably the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Thinking back in the day of Wilshere playing as an attacking midfielder on the left is just extremely odd to me. Now Sancho's going to come off, going to get Januzaj a bit of game time. Dalot can come off as well, and I think Rashford's pretty fit. Everyone's pretty fit there. I'm going to take off Luke Shaw as well. I'm going to play Tuanzebe on that side, just because I know Luke Shaw sometimes lacks the fitness. So just gonna tell them to show a bit of passion, the boys. Martial coming forward. Januzaj picks it up now, fresh feet on the pitch, finds Rashford at the back post, and that's Rashford's second there. Beautiful goal. Adnan Januzaj has been a really good. He's been a good asset for the side, really. In real life, I think he's gone to Roma, and there was talks that they were gonna activate the £18 million release clause, but I don't think we need him. If we've got Dan James and we're going to put our sort of trust in Dan James, I don't see why we need Januzaj at this point of the season. I think he was a very good player for United. He's definitely a very, very good player for United. Just a shame that he never really reached that potential that we were hoping for within the first few years. But I still think we should have taken a chance on him. He's turned into a pretty decent player. But on this save, he's absolutely insane at getting forward. That inverted winger sort of role for him really, really suits him. As the referee is going for VAR, and I don't know what that was, probably something about a red card, but that was a bit odd. Bruno Fernandes with the free kick now. Can he find Rashford? He can't. He finds Januzaj, but it looks like he's offside. As always, he's offside. That's, as I keep saying, I think I said it in it was probably one of the first few episodes. Those sort of highlights, you just know it's an offside because of how in the key highlights, when you score those sort of things and they go to VAR, it's never sometimes given, it's just always not given. And it looks like here, in the 92nd minute, 2 minutes added time, we've won the game 4-0. Very pleased with the result, lads. Your performance was absolutely insane. It gives us a bit of a morale boost going into the City game. Gives us a massive cushion for that second leg away from home at West Ham. And I'm pretty happy with how we performed. We're doing pretty well. This is obviously January. There's a few weird transfers going about. Messi was discussing whether or not he signs a contract, which is also very relevant to this year, as Eric Abidal and everything that's going on at that club. It's a bit odd. But yeah, I was looking to maybe get him in to this team. It would have really boosted our sort of Champions League run. It would have been quite a weird transfer, and something that I've never really been able to do, either get a Ronaldo or a Messi on a save. Sort of like get them away from their respective clubs. But yeah, I shall see you just before the derby. I'll bring you the lineup, and I shall show you the tactics and where we go from there. Right then, we are back here with this is the lineup I'm going to go for. I believe it's the same lineup, apart from Maguire was actually suspended for this game. So I've had to take him out the side. I wanted to play maybe Wan-Bissaka at that right-back role, but he is, in terms of fitness, he's not really up there. And Dallow's been playing pretty well at the moment, getting forward and whatnot. So I will actually have him on the bench. Palacios is playing really well. Haymanager, I think I'm happy with how the bench looks. I'm happy with how the starting 11 looks. I'll just quickly show you. Chelsea actually beat Liverpool at home. Obviously, it doesn't really matter, but they beat Liverpool. So this means now, if we manage to beat City, in terms of where we have it now, we already sit 4 points ahead of Liverpool now. We can then go 7 points ahead, really piling on the pressure for them. It would be quite a big game for us. So I'm just going to get straight into it here now. It is a derby. It is a very, very big game for us. We need to, hopefully after last game, we can sort of pick up the form here. The recent form standings have Man City in 3rd place while we're in 9th. Come on, lads, show me what you can do to get running. I'm just going to say that I think there's a lot more to come from them. Completely believe in them, sort of thing. Looking very happy, gaining confidence is exactly what I wanted to see, really. Just sort of, I've gone balanced, and I'm not going to go positive against City at their ground. But hopefully, in terms of how we play this game, we don't concede early. As we concede 10 minutes in, which isn't perfect. Bernardo Silva with a header at the back post. Bit of a weird one. Let's have a see how this goes. De Bruyne with a lovely ball in, but no one picks him up at the back post. No one picks him up at the back post, and he's managed to nab a goal there. I'm already going to have to go positive and try and push forward. Demand more out of the lads already. See what I can get from this game. Being 1-0 down, especially to a side like this. Look, the side's just very strong. I know our side's very strong, but our bench, you've got, for example, Dean Henderson, Twanzebe, the likes of them. They're not exactly world-class players, whereas on their bench they've got absolutely just phenomenal players as well, just to back them up if they need be. De Bruyne, they're playing it round us in triangles here, and Aguero with a beautiful shot. Just goes wide of the post, though. Looking quite frustrated. I'm going to have to try and switch this up in the second half, maybe go a bit more attacking. They are just sitting deeper and waiting for us, probably to just take advantage of us in a defensive way. As now Zaha coming back to haunt us. Obviously, I thought this might happen. They're going to have to change up the formation and everything here now. You're going to have to go all out in the second half. De Bruyne to Cancelo. No one closes him down, and then Zaha just at the back post manages to tap it in. Maybe perhaps I should have gone with a tighter marking, but this is looking like probably our first defeat in the Premier League for a very, very long time. I'm gonna get aggressive with it. Your pride's at stake today. Don't eat yourselves down. I'm gonna switch to this formation now. I know it's gonna mean taking Sancho off and bringing on someone else, but this formation works really, really well whenever I use it. It's I've used it for a few years on FM, and it's not really been fantastic. But now on this game, as soon as you go to this direct passing and sort of play it like this, the game completely flips on its head. Tighter marking the whole lot. The game completely flips on its head, and playing these balls forward, hopefully we can sort of get something from this now. Three players up front as well against the back four really seems to shock them as well. As Greenwood comes forward down this left-hand side, if you can find a good ball in, that'd be great. And Luke Shaw, out of nowhere, an incredible strike from Luke Shaw. Someone I was not expecting to maybe pull through here. Greenwood comes forward as everyone's running back. It looks quite funny, to be honest. Luke Shaw, out of everyone, just rifles one into the side netting. Beautiful goal there. The exact response I wanted 2 minutes into the second half. This game's really picked up now. Everyone's fired up. Looks like De Bruyne on a free kick, though. Finds a good ball in. Can we get it away? We need to get it away. Can we get it off Aguero? He's coming forward. De Gea with a great save. And he's gone out for a corner. We're still a goal behind here. De Bruyne, what can he do? Crossing it in. Lindelof is there though, just to get it away, and Greenwood chases it down. Back to Laporte, and I thought the highlight might stop. We're doing pretty well. We're getting back into the game. Greenwood with a free kick now. He lifts it in. Can we find someone? He can't. Greenwood, it comes back out to him. Great touchdown. He takes a shot from range. And Greenwood's really coming into his own through this save now. Come on, lads. We need to get a bit more out of this game. Even a draw. I'd be happy with a draw now. 60th minute. It's our goal kick. We haven't got anyone in that wide area anymore as Bernardo Silva takes it forward. Bruno Fernandes heads it away. He's gone out as far as Rodrigo. João Cancelo keeps it on. Can Luke Shaw close him down? Poor ball out to Bentancur. Thought he might have pounced on. But we managed to get control of the ball again. Now, can he find Rashford? He can. It's 3-on-3 here for the time being. If he finds a good ball, he does to Greenwood, who heads it just onto the bar. I'm going to make another change. I'm going to bring it on. I'm going to bring on Van der Beek for Goretzka, just to add a bit more pace to the game. And I might even bring on Palacios for Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to allow Eriksen to get a bit more forward, playing that attacking midfielder role. This might be a bit risky, but I've just got to go for it now. Push everyone forward. We've got to get forward. Be a bit more urgent. I want to counter on them now. Hit them underlaps. Run at them. Just go all out now. Push forward, lads. We need something from this game. 75th minute. It's agonising watching the clock go down as we have a corner now. Eriksen with the ball in to Ferro. Akanji picks it up. Can he get it back out to Eriksen so he can get another cross in? He can. Finds Rashford. And it looks like they might counter from this now. Laporte plays it out to João Cancelo. We know he's got the pace. Plays it forward to Bernardo Silva. Back to Cancelo. Luke Shaw's nowhere to be seen. Skips past him, and that looks like a free kick then. Penalty now. A penalty is given. This could be the killer now. Aguero. But De Gea saves. Right, we've got to go for it now. That's it. Come on, boys. De Bruyne with the corner. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Pick it. Get it out. Get it out. Good lads. Come on. Show some passion. Come on, this is it. We need this. We need this. Push forward. Just play the offside trap. Don't care anymore. Route 1. Route 1. Oh, come on, boys. Come on, 87th minute now. Coming up to the end of the game. João Cancelo with a throw in to Rodrigo. Eriksen nicks it off him and it's Rashford. It's 3-on-2. Come on, lads. Find the pass. Finds Greenwood at the back post. Martial. He's going to be offside though. Oh no. He's going to be offside. It's obvious. It's always offside. But that was it. That was the breakaway. 93rd minute. They're just going to hold on, I think. Unless we get another highlight towards the end, it's going to be full time. It's always going to be. And there we have it. It's our first defeat in probably, in Premier League football, it's going to be around about 50, 60 games, that. I'm going to be calm. I can't fault your performances today. You managed to pull back that in the second half. Greenwood with a few chances there. Martial at the end, just offside. It was a good game, that. Pellegrini obviously delighted. Pellegrini actually back at Man City, managing them again. Had a few words to say before it. Luke Shaw played pretty well. Not defensively, not fantastic, but he had a decent game out there anyway. But what a matchup that was. Sadly, can't take advantage of Liverpool being in that position. That leaves them with the opportunity to go within 1 point of us again. But yeah, what a game. So, next time, where shall we pick it up? That is our first loss. How many Premier League games have we played? 21, so 21, 38, that's 59. 59, it's nearly 60 games. 59 games we went until we got beat in the Premier League. It's not too bad. I'll take that. I'll take that. So, where are we going to pick it up next time? Right. I'll play these games. I'll get through the FA Cup that round. And then what I'll do is I'll bring you these three. The Carabao Cup semi-final, I'm just going to play a secondary team. If something happens in that game, I will cover it in the next episode, but I don't think anything's big's going to happen. And then I will bring you the Real Madrid, and I'll try and bring you all three of them games depending on how long the episode is. But in a way, I feel like I should do a Real Madrid Tottenham and then a Liverpool Real Madrid. That'll be quite an exciting way to look at it. But yeah, our first loss in the Premier League for near enough 2 years. Not too bad. I'll take that. More of a year and a half. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy the episode, despite the loss. it comes as part of the episode. What do you expect? Don't expect anything else. But puts a bit of pressure on us in the Premier League now to sort of perform. Hopefully Liverpool maybe dip in their performances as well. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy. I shall see you in the next episode for Real Madrid and Tottenham. Subscribe if you are new and you're enjoying this sort of content. Leave a like as well. Comment as well. Leave a comment. Let me know how you're feeling, what you think of this sort of series, if anywhere I can improve. And I shall see you in the next episode. Ciao.